This is an exciting job. It's something that's not easy to do. It's not easy to do it well. And North Metro has a standard that's very high. For firefighters, for paramedics, for EMTs, we genuinely care about the people we're here to take care of, our citizens, the patients, and each other.
I just love coming to work. When I have my cup of coffee and I get in my truck to come to work, I know that I'm gonna be a firefighter paramedic today, and it's gonna be fun.
They know that that's part of what we do, that we are going to risk our lives to save others. Our moniker as a fire department is we will risk a lot to save a lot.
Every call is different. You have to rely on your training and your knowledge and your expertise to help people, and that's what we do, and that's the greatest part of this job.
It's a constant challenge, which is exciting. Obviously, sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking, but it's interesting. It's always interesting. You're never bored with the job because it's always changing.
Everyone thinks about the cool calls, trauma and fire and stuff like that, but a lot of times we help people out simply by going and changing out their batteries so they don't have to get up on a ladder, or if they fall down and don't have anyone to help them up. That's what we're there for, and people really appreciate that about us.
You know, I worked for over a decade in the service industry, and I think I had a job, but I really didn't have a career. I made a change, and I'm so glad that I did. And I was always obviously wanting to do something that was meaningful.
So ever since I was little, I wanted to be an EMT, work on an ambulance. Right after high school, I went to EMT school. I absolutely loved it, and I really like the aspect that you got to stay physically fit and work out, and there's always new challenges and new things to learn. So after working as a paramedic for a year, I applied and luckily got hired here, and I love it.
When you come to this department, we can train you up to be a great firefighter and an EMS professional, but you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be able to get up and go at the drop of a dime. As soon as the tones drop, you gotta be ready to go.
Even if dispatch tells you it's gonna be A, it could be B when you get there. And I kind of like that mystery behind it. And I also just like helping people. That's kind of the biggest thing, is I love being that guy that when you get there, people look at you and say, you're here to help me, and you give them a positive outcome.
It's physically demanding, but then it's also intellectually demanding in the respect that you have to make good decisions, you have to make good decisions quickly.
I think a lot of times people think they have to have some experience in firefighting. They have to have a lot of experience in medicine. I think we can teach you anything. And we're looking for people who are hardworking, self-starters, humble.
North Metro Fire, as soon as I got here, I knew it was going to be my home for the rest of my career. The people here are really special.
Well, when you work with North Metro Fire, it's not just a job. It's a career, it's a second family. We all bring something different to the table, but we all have one common goal, and that's to save lives and help the community when they need us.
Spending the time with the crew at the station, there's nothing like station life.
I can come to work on any shift, on any day, and I know that the people that I'm working with, I know that they're gonna have my back. And the same goes for them. I'm gonna have their back, and that's the atmosphere that we create.
The people here are amazing. They're very supportive. If you ever want to train or work on something, I've never had anyone tell me they didn't want to do that with me or take time out of their day to help me become a better firefighter or paramedic.
It's a really great place to work because you can come here and you can specialize in a lot of things, whether it's medicine is really your thing and firefighting, or hazmat, or we have airport operations. We really have a lot of avenues for you to grow in your career.
I like the tech rescue team a lot because there's a lot of training involved in it. Just being able to have those skills and hopefully be ready for a call that may come in one day, I think is really important.
We have wildland team, tech rescue team. You can become an FTO, train new paramedics and EMTs. This department specifically focuses a lot on EMS, which I'm very passionate about.
The amount of training that goes into not only the firefighting side, but especially the EMS side is substantial. Month to month, we have continuing education classes that happen in 2-hour blocks for every person that works at North Metro.
North Metro was my #1 pick because of the emphasis I knew they put on EMS and the high standard they have for EMTs and paramedics.
We're not a small fire department, but we're not an enormous fire department. There's just a really great family feel, but with a lot of the resources of a larger fire department.
So the support that North Metro gives its employees beyond just the salary or the typical would be a lot of mental health assistance with peer support and, and therapists.
It makes me feel grateful that I have North Metro and North Metro has my back.
The schedule is probably what attracts most people to it. We work 2 days on, 4 days off, which if you haven't finished school yet, you have the time to finish school.
This job allows me to spend a lot of my time also with my family and be engaged in their life because of the schedule.
North Metro is located in a great state. Colorado is an awesome place to live.
You know, I grew up in this community, and so it's incredible for me to be able to give back and serve my community as a firefighter paramedic.
To me, that's what the culture of North Metro is being stronger and better for our community and for the people that we work with.
I was lucky enough to come here and have my first cardiac save. I've been doing this job for almost 15 years, and coming here with our medicine and how rapid we are to get to calls, I was able to save a mother of 38 years. Her kid was there, and we saved her, and she was able to come back, and we see her every Christmas.
This is typically a job that you don't do for 2 years, you do for decades, you do for 20 or 30 years. And in a job like that, it really matters who you're working with and that the department is supportive, because life comes at you. People have kids, people have illnesses, and that's where you really appreciate a place that takes care of its people, not just in the short term, but over their careers.
You don't need to come in here knowing everything. We're going to help you get to that next level. We're going to mentor you into where you need to be, whether you're brand new or maybe you've been in a different career for a long time. This is a place where you can start over or start fresh and really find satisfaction in what you're doing and really feel accomplished to serve the community.
Somebody should choose North Metro because we are a family. From the trainee that just signed paperwork yesterday to the chief. If that's something that someone's looking for, to be part of a family, someone to help you, guide you, to move you forward in fire and EMS, North Metro is the place to be.